It's week 5 of the 2028 season, and we'll see Bijan Robinson, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Falcons and the Cards, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here in Atlanta. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Sometimes you can just see a player who is clearly playing in what they call the zone, right? Mike, last week when we went back and watched him, I mean, whether he was throwing touchdowns or scoring with his legs, the defense just simply didn't have an answer for him. He was arguably the best player on the field, regardless of position. If he's able to continue to do that here, he's going to be a tough group to beat.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. 1st and 10. They'll run with Evans. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Taking off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down. Evans. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And out of the gun, here's May. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
He's going to try to get this himself. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the run.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Darius Davis. Touchdown, Arizona. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready? Go!
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
Check, check.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45.
Ready? Set, go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this... They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Nix. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Falcons send their punting unit out. This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. May now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Hold the ready!
2nd down and 8. Pitts is the man in motion.
Go!
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nick. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cardinals. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set!
A 1st down throw for Nix. Got this one complete to Wells.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Let's go now!
On first down, right back to Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Another run here for Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Nix. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Short throw taken by Pitts. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That caught by Davis. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. May gonna look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The Cardinals offense going to get it one final time in this first half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On play action, here's May. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline. Instead, it'll be a huge loss. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. May to throw on 2nd down. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now May to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A run here with Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Here's Evans. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Deron Payne there for the stop. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a tie ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Nix now on 1st and 10. To the right, that's Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the give, it's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Check that. Get up.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and a yard. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Falcons will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Cards offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Dobbs headed in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll work this down inside the 35. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. So, 3/4. Second and 7.
70 Lions.
They run over center with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run with Evans. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A pistol give to Evans. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And he has missed this one. No good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through. And this one stays a 3-point game.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, here's May. He's going to tuck it and go. Ready? 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Evans, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches. They'll run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll run here. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st down. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down 2 and E.